All right. What's going on, guys? Again, good afternoon. It's 5 p.m. Markets literally just closed. They just closed. I want to show you something here. I did not trade using the indicator today. I was actually paying attention to Nasdaq. I wanted so bad to see the crash and catch the crash, but I was not counting on Donald Trump saying some good news, kinda. And markets skyrocket, especially Nasdaq today, 2,000 pips ever since the report came out. Not the report, the news. Ever since he came out, right there, about almost 2,000 pips in this freaking push to the upside. And yep, I got stop loss. I got stopped out. You want to see my week? Want to see how my week is going? This is my week. I'm in negative, and just wanted to show you that. Okay, this is based on ICT. Now, this group is based off on the indicator. So I'm gonna now again. I have no idea how the indicator performed today. If I would have been using the indicator today, I don't know how it would perform. So I'm gonna actually do it right away here in front of you, so you can see. Where do we start? Do we want to? Should we start on Bitcoin? Let's start on Bitcoin. Right now, right. Based on all the videos you have seen, I'm sure that you guys are seeing this in order, right? Top to bottom. Okay. Top to bottom. Right. Watching the analysis here and all the videos that I've been posting this week, pretty much. Right. Now I'm going to be posting a new one right here. Of course, it's going to be this video that I'm recording at the moment. You see that everything, we had a big reaction today everywhere. Why? Because of what Donald Trump says about the tariffs. He imposed a 125% tariff to China only. And for the rest of the world, he paused, because the rest of the world is actually going into negotiations. So he paused it for like 90 days. But China is willing to fight, is not backing down, and is the one that got taxed the most. So anyways, this is Bitcoin today. What have I mentioned all this time? That when markets are moving sideways, you can see the 200 moving average. We are not trending. I'm on the 5-minute time frame. Notice that. Would you be taking the sell? No. Would you be taking this buy? No. Would you be taking the sell? No. None of these trades would I be taking it today. You see, we chopped off. And you can see it's easy to see that the moving average, the 200 moving average, SMA, is moving sideways. I said SMA, I believe it's EMA, I'm sorry. EMA. Right? So, no trades right here. Let's go on gold. Look at this. Gold was actually trending nice, but for some reason, I guess the criteria was not met. The indicator did not print anything. It would have been a nice position, Actually, right here on the day before, it did give a buy, but I would have not taken this buy. But this right here, I'm surprised we didn't get anything. I guess, let me see if I remove the filter. No? Okay, we got one here, kind of late. And I'm using number 3. Remember, if you reduce these to 2, you're going to get more signals. But I don't like it's my preference is definitely 3, and then I'm using my filters right there. Again, preference, right? It's my preference. So let's go to Nasdaq, right? This is what happened on Nasdaq. So notice today, right? Again, it was kind of choppy right here. London, this is London session. New York session. We'll open here. And notice that it prints the buy just right at the moving average. I would not be taking any position right here. Yeah, it did push up and it skyrocketed, right? But how would I know that Donald Trump was going to say something like this today? Nobody would have known, right? Probably, this is probably the best thing about being president, is that you know what news, what sort of, and especially Donald Trump, Do you guys think he's making more millions of dollars right here with this type of news? Probably trading futures. I don't know, right? Anyways, I would have not taken that trade. S&P 500, notice here, we got the sell. Again, notice sideways. You see, most of the pairs probably today, we're going to see that they were moving sideways. It's because of everything that is going on, you know? And today, by the way, was FOMC minutes at 2 p.m. So markets were kind of shitty today. So anyways, you see this, I gave this buy here. Would I be taking this buy? I don't know. I don't know if I would have been taking this one in particular because we're just starting to take off from the 200. I think I would let it go. But if you would have taken this right here, the news pretty much came out and it would have stopped you out and before skyrocketing, right? And going 2,000 pips above. So it's impossible to know what was going to happen, right? With news. So let's go into pairs. And by the way, yesterday I was saying, yeah. Let me, because yesterday I was supposed to show you Nasdaq and I didn't do it. For some reason, I kind of forgot while I was recording the video. So if you notice, this is today. Yesterday, nothing. We didn't get anything. On Nasdaq and S&P, we didn't get anything yesterday. No signals, no nothing. It did drop nice right here and it crossed over. But you see no signals, no criteria, nothing met right there. So that was all. Now, let's go into currency pairs, right? To be honest, I would rather be trading currency pairs with this strategy than indices because indices are way more volatile. You can actually see that NCD USD as well pushed up today because of what Donald Trump was saying, you know, when he released that. Would you be taking this buy here? Based on my criteria, no. Would I be taking this buy right here? Probably no. We're still kind of choppy right here. So I would have not taken that, any position in there on NCD. Yeah, again, you see, this is what I'm saying. We were choppy. It's like the markets knew what was going to happen. You know, it was moving sideways until boom, Donald Trump released the news and that thing melted, right? So it printed two positions. This would have been a win anyways if you wanted to take it. This was a win as well if you wanted to take it. But me, no. You guys know I would not take that position. USD, you see? It's just everything is looking similar. So it's just some of them were bullish, some of them were bearish. So it was very similar, right? These are correlated. When this one goes down, this one goes up. So these are sort of correlated currency pairs. So you see, would you take this buy? No. Would you be taking this buy? No. I would not. You see, by now, guys, you should look at this. Euro odd. Very exactly like Euro NZD. Look at this. This is Euro NZD. Euro odd. You see how exactly they're moving today? Would you be taking this sell? No. Would you be taking this sell? No. So by now, you should, like literally, guys, by now, if you get the indicator now, you should know when and when not to enter. When and when not to use it. Aha, this is a different story right here. Probably I would have taken this one. I don't know if I would have taken this one because this one just started to take off right here. It just tapped the 200, right? Probably this one, I would have not taken it. It did play out though as well, but I would have not taken this one. This one, yes, I would have taken this one. And luckily, you know, the report, the news, Donald Trump speaking right here, boom, right? So that would have been a win. Euro GBP, nothing today. JPY, of course, the skyrocket right there. You see, everything was going sideways. Oh, everything was going sideways because everybody was waiting also for the FOMC, and then Donald Trump spoke. Donald Trump released the news before the FOMC, by the way. So would you be taking this buy? No. Would you be taking this sell? No. Would you be taking this buy? No. So let's see. Most of the pairs today were ranging until the big pop. You see, ranging markets. I would not be trading. Odd cat. You see, everything, guys. Everything is. It's almost the same, right? I would not be taking this buy. I would not be taking this buy. It did play out, right? But I don't care. This right here. This would have been a loss. This would have been a loss for sure. I I think I would have taken this sell. I would have definitely taken this sell. Let's see if by the time the New York session opens, do you remember? Do you remember what I told you about the table? Paying attention to the table. Look at the percentage. Just 50%. Would I be paying attention to this pair? As soon as New York session opens, 50%, TP1 out of 30. Would I be paying attention to this one? Probably not, because of the low percentage, right? So this one was the one that it did end up playing out, but that it did give the signal right here, the sell, right? And it made sense to go selling, right? However, right here, the winning rate was not good at all. 50% is very, very low. I would rather see in over 70. Okay. So no, probably I would have not taken that one. NZDCHF, again, same thing, just ranging markets by the time New York session open, ranging markets until the afternoon, and then boom, explosion. Nothing here, nothing to do there. GBP NCD, look at this one, right? This is what I'm saying. This one, yes, I would have taken it. Not this one, because we just tapped the 200. Not this one, this one. I like the pullback. We did not tap the 200 right there. I would have taken that. That would have been a win. USD CAD. This one is difficult. The thing is that this sale was printed with the news, basically. When Donald Trump was speaking, this moved so quick. Probably you would have missed this. It was moving very, very quick. So I'm sure you would have probably missed the opportunity here. If you caught it, nice. And we just tap also the 200. We're actually kind of bearish right there. But let's see what was the number. What was the percentage on the table for the day? You see 63. So for my criteria, 63 is not a good number. I want to watch anything above 70. So that one, I would have not taken it. So you see, this indicator helps you stay out, Look at this one. This one was beautiful. Heck yes, I would have definitely taken that one. Let me see the percentage. You see by the time. Let me see. If we were above 70. You see? 70%. By the time New York session opens, there we go. This is a pair I do want to set an alert. So GBP CAD was nice today. This would have been definitely a win. Right there. Boom. Right? You enter, and then the Donald Trump is speaking, help you right quick, right there. Boom, smashed all TPs. So that one was beautiful. This one, no. Right? Not at all. We're moving sideways. I would not take this sell. I would have not taken this buy. Nothing. Euro USD. This one is interesting. What would you say here? Based on your criteria, would you be taking this sell? That sell came out at 2. So this is with the FOMC. And this is 120. This is around the time where Donald Trump was releasing the news. So it pulled back, and then it printed a sell. What would you say? Would you have taken it or not? I'm going to leave this to your own criteria. And again, watch in the box. If by the time New York session opens, you see this table, above or below 70, if it's below 70, I would not be using it. This one, not at all. Would you be taking this sell? No. Would you be taking this buy? No. USD JPY. Wow, it pushed. Nice, but no signals. This one as well, no signals. USD CHF. Jesus Christ. Look at this horrible. Right? Nothing right there. Euro, nothing right here. I would not be taking any of this at all. Euro CHF. Oh, yuck. Man, probably this one would have been a loss. I think probably this one I would have taken. However, let's see if the table would save us. Again, you see, if you learn to use the tools that I'm giving you here, you should be skipping bad trades, a bad day. You see, is 60%. Would I be watching this pair? No, I would not be watching this pair. You see, just because we're just 60, you know what I mean? So use the tables, use everything. Once you know, if you have a good percentage and you get the sell and you got your bias, everything clear, take it, take it. GBP CHF, the last one. Oh boy, well, you see, big explosion. So that was all. That was all for the day. We did not have much. I want to see this one. I want to see this one. By the time it prints the sell, I did not check the. By the time it prints the signal. Boom, right there. So you are at 3.2. And so most of it, you got the weekly bearish. You got the daily is actually strongly bullish. But then the 4-hour bearish, 1 hour strongly bearish. See, most of it is bearish, and 3.2, it's a decent number. You know, I normally like anything above 5, but you guys will do your math. You know, right here you do your testing and see what works best for you. Probably 3 is a good number as well if you're bearish. If you're bullish, above 3 is a good number as well. But make sure to have everything, you know, everything combined. Everything. You have the algorithm right here giving you the sell. You have your table giving you the back testing, right? And the numbers showing you the results already of how many times hit TP1, TP3, TP2, all this for the past 30 trades, right? You're seeing that above 70, and you got your bias right here. And then, you know, you feel more confident by the time you're executing. So hope it makes sense. Again, this is another day. I did not trade, unfortunately. After I was trading ICT with the team, I just walked out and I had to do a couple of things. So that's it. Just wanted to show you that. Hope it makes sense. And I'll see you guys in the next video.